What's up, everyone? Watching Tano here, back with a new figure to review. And first of all, I just want to wish you all a happy new year. I wish you all had a happy new year. And yeah, that's our first review for 2021. I'm gonna start off with the Hellbat suit. It's a figure that I showed you guys a couple of months ago with one of my reviews that I did on. It was Batman Day. I remember Batman Day. Those of you who have not seen my video of Batman Day, you should go check it out. I made that little spoiler right there where the Hellbat suit. Um, and yeah, today I'm gonna be reviewing the Hellbat suit. As my first review of 2021, and it's a figure from McFarlane. There you can see logo McFarlane, and yeah, it's one of the well, for those of you who know the Hellbat suit, the Hellbat suit made its first appearance back in 2014, where in the Batman and Robin's comic number 33, uh, written by Peter J. Tomasi and who is the current writer of Detective Comics, and also the artist Patrick Gilsine. At that time, the DC had the New 52s, and I used to read the New 52s, and that's where I got to know the Hellbat suit, and I think uh, I think the Hellbat suit also made its appearance also on Detective Comics. I think it was number 998, um, and also they well, for those of you who have not seen or not read it, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but I do recommend you because it's a really great story because it starts off with the story goes off that Batman's son, Damian Wayne, who's one of the Robins, is dead, and then like his body is taken by Ra's al Ghul, and then the and then like it was taken by Ra's al Ghul trying to revive him, and then like the parademons, the forces of Darkseid, take Damian's Wayne body, and for that, Batman trying to recuperate his uh, son's body. He had a his suit was built by all of the members of the Justice League, by Aquaman, the Green Lantern Corps, the from the Amazons, Wonder Woman, and uh, Superman, and all that suit, was created by every individual of the Justice League, and this suit, he used it for going to Apocalypse, the the Apocalypse, the home planet of Darkseid, and it's a really great story. For you guys who have not read it, I really recommend you who are who are not who don't collect comics or starting to collect comics. I recommend you that story. It's a really interested, such a great story, and yeah. Enough of that. Let's talk about the figure. So here's a DC Multiverse Batman, the Hellbat suit, and the side of the box. There you see that logo, Multiverse, DC Multiverse, Batman, Hellbat, and McFarlane. The other side of the box, the same thing, logo. It's kind of a little hard to see there, but yeah, there's a McFarlane logo again. Nothing on the top. The bottom part, there's just like the warnings and the number, the barcode number, and the other side. There you see a picture of Batman in his Hellbat suit, where he's in the Apocalypse, Darkseid's planet, and yeah, they're like every figure for McFarlane gets a trading card, collectible card. I mean, I'm not really into the cards, but whoever is into it, and obviously the legal license again, McFarlane and DC and Warner Bros. Logos. I like this one right here, with the Batman as the original anime series, and yeah, let's take him out of this box and see what he looks like. Okay, here you have the figure. And let's start off with the measurement tape. See how he measures up right about 8 inches. 8 inches, the Hellbat suit from Multiverse from McFarlane. And yeah, this is the Hellbat suit outside of its box, and it's really, really cool. Look at that. It's nice, you know. And for I was mentioning, what it has, I mean, well, he doesn't really have a lot of accessories, He just come with a base. With a base right there with just one pack, and with a single pack, and then right there you see the DC logo, and nothing on the bottom. And the bottom part, he's got 2 pack holes, and obviously, you can place him with any leg you want. But I mean, there was really no need for the base stand. I mean, he could stand on his own and stuff, but I mean, there's no trouble with that. But yeah, I mean, and also he comes with a card, too, and in the back, if you guys want to read that, feel free to read that and pause it. It talks about where the well, what I just talked to you about, where the Hellbat suit first appeared, and it was in Batman and Robin's 35th issue from 2014. Who is the real name is Bruce Wayne. The height 6 feet and weigh 210 pounds. And yeah, you can guys pause that and read that. And yeah, this is the picture of the Hellbat suit. And I gotta say, McFarlane did a good job. Obviously there's a few differences. Because the Hellbat suit right here, he looks thinner in the comics, and like right here, he looks extra bulkier. His shoulder pads, he's got those spikes, sticked out, and they're just too noticeable. I mean, not saying it's bad, but it's I mean, it's nice, but he's not too like accurate from the comics. And also his Batman symbol, it's a lot thinner. Right here, it's you see a few differences right there. And yeah, also with the fingers, claws and stuff. And the wings count also as his accessories, because they they are bendable. You can extend them, so nice. You can extend his wings just like the Jeepers Creepers and just fly off, and they are on a peg, and they can also move around. They're just a little stiffy right now, but when you close them in the back, you get a Batman symbol. Nice. That's really, really nice. Like the similar symbol that you get from I think the Batman from Batman versus Superman. Yeah, kind of similar symbol right there. You see the wings, the ears, and the tail. It's really nice, And honestly, I rarely buy any McFarlane figures until they started releasing some DC figures. And to be honest, the first waves that they started releasing, they try to copy off the animated series, and like the Batman and the Superman. Then they tried with Green Lantern, and they try to try to they try to imitate him, but it wasn't. To be honest, it wasn't my favorite, because they just made them with the thin thin body, thin lower body, and just a really large torso, and like thin legs, and that I was like, nah, I wasn't gonna spend my money on that. But this guy changed my mind, for a $20 figure that I got in Target. This Hellbat suit, it's really, really nice. I really, really enjoy it. I like the texture of the suit also. The just like the dark color. You just see a few differences right here. With this. You clearly see a different plastic. From this kind of dark to this dark. They also managed to do the backside also nice and shiny black paint right there. It's really nice. And yeah, for those of you who have not read that comic, I really recommend you guys. It's a really nice story, a really great story. And I like the shoulder pads. I mentioned before, they're actually on a ball peg, so you can actually remove them, but the peg hole right there would be too noticeable. And yeah, you can just like snap it right back in there. They can also move. You know, that way it doesn't limit the articulation for his arms or his shoulders. And for the wings, like I was gonna mention, you can fold them back in, and you can also take them out if you wish. Right here, they're on that peg hole right there, and you just connect that to that peg. And since you can, I mean, it looks like you can just key them, but you can actually, they're not, it's not a peg that you can lock. So you can actually, there you go, you can actually bend the wings. Oh, you can actually bend the wings and then have a different posability. And I'm going to take them off just so you can guys see him without the wings. There you go. You get a different, gives him a different look. It's just a Hellbat suit, without the wings. He looks so awesome. I really liked it. Because for the Hellbat suit, it was created by it was built by for the Justice League members. And yeah, I'm gonna start with the articulation. For the articulation, his head is on a ball peg, but you can hardly hinge up and down. Rarely. You can barely hinge up and down. You can't really look up and look down very little. His shoulders are actually on the butterfly joint. You can see that. Both of them. They're on the butterfly joint. And like I mentioned before, the shoulder pads, they can spike. They can, they're all on the ball peg, so you can take them out. He's got a good extension in the arms. He also got a swivel on a bicep. He has that double articulation on the elbow. His wrist is on a ball peg where you can hinge and you can swivel. Also the torso, both of the upper torso and the waist, they're all on the ball joint, so you can move them side to side, up and down, and that builds like an ab crunch right there. He's got that ball joint on the legs for a nice kicking range. He's got that swivel on the thighs. It's a little stiffy right now, but he's got that double articulation on the legs. He's got that ball joint on the feet. You can hinge them and swivel. Hinge and swivel. And yeah, for the arms, the legs, they're good. He's got that. Also, he's got those knee pads. And yeah, for our accessories, I believe they should have gave him a little bit more, other than just like I mean, the wings, they're accessories because you can take them off, and we really didn't really need a base stand. I mean, it wasn't really like that necessary, but they gave it to us anyways, and then also they gave us that trading card. This one right here. And but I would have been happy if they would have gave us maybe like an extra pair of hand. We already got like a kind of like an open hand right there. And we got this gripping hand right here too. You know, just like in the picture right there in the card, where you see him with his extended hand, and then you see him with a closed fist. It would have been nice if they would give us something like that, but you know, it's it would have been great, Unlike the spikes on the gauntlet too, it's a different plastic, and it's a little bit bendable, You gotta be careful with these because if you're not too careful, they would snap off really, really easily, Kind of reminds me of the Predator wrist blades, those are super fragile, These ones, they're a little bit more bendable, but they can still break. Not the spikes on the shoulder pads, they're actually rubber, rubbery plastic, They're hard, but they're still rubber, they're more resistant. The ears, they're like pointing down, And right here on the card, they're pointing up. And right here, they're just like going backwards, like down. And really short ears it has. But yeah. And the black and then the red kind of reminds me of the Batman Beyond. Everybody watched that anime, And yeah, this was the Hellbat suit, and I don't know, should I put him with his wings? Probably. If I put him with his wings, he'll look more, I don't know, better or something like that. There you go. I don't know. I was, like having him without his wings, I felt like something was like incompleted. So I don't know. That's just me. If you wish to pose him without his wings, you guys can go. You guys can wish and do that. But in my opinion, I just like wanted to have him with his wings that way, cause like, to me, I felt like something was missing. So, but yeah, he still looks cool, with or without his wings. And I'm gonna compare him. I'm gonna do some comparison size. First off, here you have him with 6-inch figures, DC figures from Mattel. Right there, comparing him with them, he looks massive. You see a good size difference there. Here you have him with two 7-inch DBZ figures from Dragon Stars. 2 8-inch and a half Xenomorphs from NECA. And like always, 2 8-inch Predator figures from NECA. So yeah, this was the Hellbat suit, DC figure from McFarlane. And like I said before, I rarely buy any McFarlane figures. And this guy, he changed my mind. I know I should have compared him with more DC figures, but obviously he's not gonna be my only DC figure that I'm gonna review. Obviously, there's a lot more that I still need to review with you guys, and so there's gonna be more DC figures, and I'm gonna be reviewing soon, and of course also from McFarlane, Mattel, Maflix, and a whole lot of figures that I'm gonna be reviewing. It's a new year, so thank you guys for watching. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, and if you enjoy it, give it a like, share it, and thank you for watching. Until next time.